Hi, I'm Colin and welcome to How to Paint Watercolours. So if you're ready, we'll get started and we'll paint this one. Hello and welcome How to Paint Watercolours with me, Colin. And I'm just going to say a quick hello to Pretty Canvas Art, an acrylic artist. If you want to pop across and see what she does, she would make you more than welcome. A nice hello to Rabbit Black, on plein air artist, oil painter. If you'd like to see what he does, nip across and see him as well. He would make you welcome too. I've stretched my paper and I'm just leaving a very thin film of water, Naples yellow. I want to create some light here that's going to strike the mountain from here. So I'm using the Naples yellow to do that. And I'm just going to bring this into, you see how it looks like a finger pointing towards it? Cobalt blue and Indian red, and I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll just dry it off around the mountain because I don't want anything to get into it just yet. Cobalt blue with Indian red. And I'm using Dale Arowney paints today. I'm having a little bit of a change from the Turners. I'll leave a link in the description box where you can get these from. Going to darken this corner a little bit just to help focus your eye into the painting. I don't mind this going into this part of the mountain because I'm going to subdue this. Just put a little bit more in here. I just want this to dry off a little bit and then we'll put some clouds rippling off the tops of these mountains, but it's too wet at the moment. If I put them in now, the paint will just explode and spread everywhere, so we're going to leave this for about 10 minutes. Okay, I hope you can see that the shine is dissipated off the paper, and we're just going to give a stronger mixture of cobalt blue and Indian red just to form the clouds. Just going to test it. Once again, I want them to come off the mountain. Just creating some interesting shapes. Just darkening this corner once again. Dropping in a little extra colour. Just removing any that may have spread into the mountain area. But I also want to bring some in where the mountains are that flank it. And if you feel your paper's drying out, re-wet the bottom third. Drizzling some more paint in. I'm going to hit this with a hairdryer because I don't want it to spread any further. And then we're just going to leave this to dry. Now that your sky's dry, I did accidentally drop a couple of droplets of clean water on that, so that was a mistake. Never mind, we'll still carry on. I'm going to start doing the mountains, and this is the ones that I want to be dark and a bit subdued, allowing the other mountain to stand out, and I think we can come across and cover that. I think that's the way to do it. So I'm just going to bring this down over the trees, keeping it fairly wet. Same on this side, bringing it down over the trees. Just going to drop in a wash of raw sienna. Same on this side. This is a weak wash of raw sienna, cadmium yellow deep, and a little touch of cobalt blue. Same on this side. Drop some of the cloud mixture in. cobalt blue and Indian red. Just allowing it to drift. Taking off any excess. Drop some cobalt blue in as well and Indian red, but this is the weaker wash. Take a little bit where the trees are out. I do want some of this wash to come down through the trees. I've set the board at an angle, I meant to tell you that before. That's a blue grey, that's a brown grey, cobalt blue and burnt sienna. I really do want the dark against the light on this side. And I'm using the cobalt blue and burnt sienna rather than the French ultramarine and burnt sienna or French ultramarine and burnt umber at the moment, because the cobalt blue is a softer blue, it's lighter. And being as this is a little in the background, I just need that to be slightly lighter. Cobalt blue and burnt sienna again, but this one's just mixed to the blue side. It just adds a lot of interest. Dry off. Okay, now we come to the main part of this mountain. I'm just going to wet the front, just re-wetting it. Just along the shoreline. This is where we get to drop some nice colours in. Naples yellow, some raw sienna. Just strengthening it up in some areas. This is raw sienna again. I also want to drop in some weak cadmium orange. Some very, very weak Indian red. And then some Indian red and raw sienna. Gently moving it about. Some cadmium orange once again, just along the shore. Bringing it up into the trees. Some little touches of raw sienna in it as well. Some of the little raw sienna, cadmium yellow deep, and some cobalt blue, just to take this yellow to a greeny side. And I don't want to add too much colour in it. I want it to stay pretty light and airy. Kinda like that. Just add in a little bit of the colours together at the bottom here, just to darken the edges off some of the cloud mixture, which is the cobalt blue and Indian red. Just going to bring it into the sides. Just giving the impression that there's a bush and trees here. And with there being no detail in these trees on the sides here, it won't draw your eye to the edge of the paper. Your eye should be in here. Very little detail on these. Your eye will mix it and it will tell you that these are trees. Also going to drop in a little bit of cobalt blue and Indian red once again, but this is to the blue side, the other one's slightly to the red side. Then we're going to leave that to dry. I'm just going to take some of this cobalt blue and Indian red mixture. I'm going to bring it in here and water it down. I think that will do it. I'm just going to put some texture and cracks onto this cliff face here. And I'm just dragging the brush over the area that I want to have some texture on for the cracks and the cracks. Not too much on the brush. Take my rigger brush and some of the cloud colour. I'm just going to add that in just for a bit of strength because it's a bit stronger. And just continue to put the cracks in. I think that's just enough for now. Just make some murky green, cobalt blue into that raw sienna. That's cobalt blue, raw sienna and Indian red. And we'll just put some tree trunks in here. Dropping some cobalt blue and Indian red in. That's a bit more interesting to your tree trunks. I'll break my mop brush open and with some of the lighter yellow green. Some of the darker yellow green. Bringing it out onto the shoreline. Cad yellow deep to that. Don't want the green to be too bright. We'll just see how that looks. Add a few hints of that in. Just dropping it in while the other paint is still wet or damp. A little of the cloud colour. A little bit of raw sienna. Just softening it down towards the shoreline. A couple of greys I've mixed up. Prince Ultramarine and Burnt Umber. I'm just going to drop this along the bottom. And we're just going to allow this to bleed up, just to create some bushes on the shoreline. I'd like them to spread just a little bit higher as we come towards this edge here. This is a stronger mixture of the same colour, Prince Ultramarine and Burnt Umber. This one's really to the blue side. Just going to drop some of this in. Very gently, just washing it out here. Bringing some shadow into these trees. I'm just keeping an eye on how dark things are getting. I do need it to be quite strong. To my rigger brush. A few more tree trunks. Really give the impression that there are a lot of trees here. I'm fighting with myself now not to fiddle. I'm going to stop that there, and then we're going to let this dry. Okay, now that's dry, I've just taken some cadmium orange and I've just watered it down, just added water to it just to make it a little bit weak. And we're just going to add a little bit more colour in some of these areas, just by adding some flashes of orange to it. Once again, very little on the brush, just drag the brush across. I think that will do it. Now we come to the water, and I'm just re-wetting this. We're just going to mimic a little bit of the mountain, some Naples yellow in it. Maybe just a touch stronger. A touch of cadmium orange. Some of the sky colour, cobalt blue and Indian red. I think I might just shoot through a little cobalt blue. Maybe a little here. Taking a little of your cloud colour. Cobalt blue once again with Indian red. Just to mimic roughly where the clouds are. There's my deliberate mistake. I forgot to put some Naples yellow there, so I'll just take that out. A line of raw sienna. A little touch of Indian red and raw sienna. French ultramarine and burnt umber. Just mimicking the shoreline, and I think we'll drop some green in here, a bit more murkier. Just using some of the sky colours. The odd tree trunk. Now I think we should leave this to completely dry. Now it's all dry, I've just scratched a shoreline in the background, and I'm just going to put some movement into the water with some wind streaks, which I'm just going to use the end of a craft blade and a ruler. And I always try and make sure that they are straight with the shoreline. And I'll leave a link in the description box where you can get the daily rounded paints from. And you could also leave a comment if you wish to. And now we get down to the best bit. This is where you get to sign it, mount it and frame it. So once again, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Please leave a comment. All subscribers are welcome. Thank you very much for watching.